were chosen to participate in the most crucial, most painful, craziest, unpredictable sport alive. Come here, baby. And that sport is called life. Life is gonna throw curveballs at you. Life is unpredictable. It doesn't matter what plan you have. It doesn't matter what you do. Life will never be 100% perfect. You have to know that things are gonna come your way. It's just like sales. It's just like business. There's always gonna be objections. There's always gonna be obstacles. There's always gonna be things thrown at you. And if you let those things consume you, and you let those things have you be in reactive mode rather than being proactive, rather than creating plans and having a goal that no matter what obstacle comes your way, no matter what hits you, you're gonna get that goal because that's what you set out to do. That's what you planned. All this COVID-19, all these things that are going on right now, they're challenges, they're things that we've never experienced before. But there's been so many other things that have taken place in your life that have been that way, that have been unpredictable. You've lost family members. You've been heartbroken. You've been in bad relationships. You've been in car accidents. You've been through all of those things, and how is this any different? Don't give up on opportunities that you had. Pivot. It's a challenge. You've been challenged. Like it or not, you're playing this sport because you're alive and you're still breathing. So now it's like, are you gonna play to win? Or are you gonna give up and call it a loss? Nope. They hit me with something I wasn't expecting. I can't keep going. What do you mean? Yes, you can. You've been through worse. Stay safe and be smart, of course. Practice your social distancing. I'm not saying don't stop your normal life. I'm saying pivot. It's not a bad thing to be challenged. These times right now, everything that's going on, this is when you show what you're truly made of.
That boy is Benny.
The world spins as much my head does. 24/7, gotta see what I'm made of. Down to pay the price, I ain't taking a pay cut. To focus on the time it takes to get to the paper. Losing motivation by the set.
All the madness that's happening in the world right now, I know it's hard to keep a positive mindset. But I'm just really happy to be able to spend time with my family because that's something I normally don't get to do as much. No matter what happens, look at the bright side. We'll get through this together.
I'm talking the Patron shit. Remember what the motto is. E3, go hard, it's time to handle biz. Live my life through.
What's up, guys? So the topic, fear and goals. So a lot of times most people don't accomplish their goals because of the lack of fear. The matter of fact is because you have a lack of faith. You don't believe in yourself. So in order to really know who you are and what you want in life, you gotta discover what you want in life, what makes you happy. So if you start comparing with happiness or fear and what would you want to live your life like, most people will settle with happiness and they ignore the fear in their life. So one thing I always encourage people to do is to really dig deep inside of what makes you happy and what you want to fulfill and how you want to live your life and the legacy you want to leave behind you. Once you know what that is, fearless becomes second. It just becomes obstacles throughout your journey that you overcome step by step. So it's no more longer fear, it's just obstacles that you overcome. So to me, I don't fear anything. It's just as another obstacle. I'm gonna get over this. I'm gonna get over the coronavirus. I'm gonna make my dream happen regardless of what it takes. It's just an obstacle like any other thing. You go to high school, you go to college, you get your career. Some people dream bigger than others. My best thing to encourage you guys is to dream big.
You know, going from the mortgage industry over to EMS, it's a big leap. It's a huge difference as far as what it is you're going to be doing, and I did it. And it was hard. You know, there were days where I wanted to quit. The work, the studying, getting to know the body, how everything works, anatomy, physiology, diseases, knowing signs and symptoms and stuff like that. It's way different than being on a calculator all day and kind of talking to people over the phone and reading credit. And there were times when I wanted to quit. I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm not made for this. Maybe I'm not meant to do this. But you know, what I did every day was I went to bed, woke up the next morning, just did it again. Stopped thinking about what could be or what won't be or what will be, and just focused on what was in front of me, and just did that little by little by little. Next thing I knew, you know, I was 4 months through my program, finished that up. Now here we are 4 months later. I'm a EMT certified, state of California, and I'm working with AMR, working towards my eventual goal, which is to be fire. So, you know, when it comes to fears, you just gotta kind of, you don't think about it, you just do it. Keep going, because you know you're gonna be further than you were yesterday. You just do that every single day until you get to where you want to go.
Hey, just want to share some thoughts and shine some light on some of these dark situations that we're facing right now through everything that's going on. And for me, rule of thumb is that if I don't have control of something, I'm not going to stress about it. And I'm only going to focus on those things I can control. Like spending time with my family, like doing things that under normal circumstances maybe I wasn't doing. Or these are the times that we can get creative and come up with something different, come up with solutions. And don't look at problems like it's a wall. As a matter of fact, it's just an obstacle where now we can use our creativity, we can use our networking, we can collaborate with people to get over that and focus on the bright side. Is, you know, a lot of connections that we're making through these times, we are being forced to make them, right? We are being forced to do certain things. And sometimes things happen for a reason. So as long as you stay positive and understand that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you, and there's a lesson behind that, and you look at it from that perspective, you have an opportunity to make a great situation out of it and look back one day and say, this is what I learned. These were the lessons that we took out of this, and this is what we did, and this is how we collaborated, and this is how we figure ways to keep winning. And number one is just keep your mind sharp, razor sharp. Keep reading, keep those audios, books coming, you know, with positive information. Keep talking to people that are going to lift you and speak life into you, not death. You know, there's so many people can sit there and just complain about the situation, unemployment, they lost their job, whatever, right? Whatever the case might be. But you just be that rock, be that solid rock, because your family needs you, man. Your community needs you. And those people that are struggling, you know, they need somebody to be strong, right? So keep your head up. We're going to get through this together, man.